Hello, ladies and gentlemen, because I do realize I have some gentlemen watching my channel. Pardon me if I have not acknowledged you before, but thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the new subscribers and thank you for my old subscribers as well. My name is Josephine. I'm a certified health education specialist, and today I want to talk to you about what foods you should be adding into your diet to detox, to shrink fibroids, and also to heal any female reproductive issues. Using food as medicine is my passion. That's why I come out here to share some tips, some things that I used and I continuously used to heal my body and also just to feed my family healthy. So today it's all about what foods you should be adding into your diet, because I get this question a lot about some of the fruits and vegetables, like, oh, what fruits, what veggies, what legumes should I be consuming in order to shrink fibroids? Now, I know that health and wellness is not a one size fits all. But the truth is, if you add whole, organic, mostly plant-based foods into your diet, you are going to experience some amazing changes, because the body thrives on a lot of plant-based foods that are healthy and that are whole. And with the current diet, if you eat out a lot, I'm not judging, but I know sometimes life happens. A lot of these foods, they are depleted of minerals and vitamins. But, you know, compared to if you go to the store and you go to the produce section, you pick your own fruits and vegetables and you come home and you whip something nice and delicious, it's different. So I'm going to give you a list of these fruits and vegetables and legumes that I used when I was detoxing to shrink fibroids. The largest was 12 centimeters. So I hope that this will give you a head start. If you have not purchased my ebook, I have a link under the description box. So the people who have, they probably have an idea of the fruits and vegetables that I consistently use in my recipes. I have 3 kinds of recipes. I have the dessert. I have also 36 yummy plant-based foods, and I also have the level, I have an ebook that has the 4 levels of detoxing and all the foods, how I introduce them into my diet. So I have that under the description box. But today, the people who have no idea what my ebook looks like, I hope this will be a starting point for you, that you can have an idea of some of the veggies and fruits and legumes that you should be adding into your diet if you are not doing so. Now, I encourage you to start. Just start. No making excuses. Just get started. And the reason being that fibroids, they don't wait. They keep growing. They keep getting bigger if you're not doing anything. And if you're doing something, just be consistent with it. Just try to be disciplined. We are human, and we're all humans. I'm human too. If you fall off the wagon, just pick yourself up and just, you know, keep going, keep going. Just keep doing what you need to be doing, eating right as much as you can, exercising, and just doing good, you know, for your body, because that's how your body thrives. Now, I'm going to start with a list of fruits that I recommend, that I used while I was detoxing. I was detoxing for about 6 months, that I was able to shrink. That was after my first pregnancy. But I've continued to eat these foods. This is how we eat in our home, because I have realized that food is really our medicine. And, you know, the more you add these foods into your diet, you know, you're just going to, you know, thrive, and your body is really going to thrive, and you're going to boost your immune system. You're going to feel great inside. So with that said, here are the list of the fruits I highly recommend. So the first one being berries. I love berries. They're full of antioxidants and minerals. They're amazing for just getting rid of toxins from the body. So blackberry, raspberry, blueberries, all these berries are just amazing when you use them, eat them whole, or you do smoothies in them. Initially, when I was detoxing, I was doing a lot of smoothies, but now I'm eating my fruits whole most of the time. I love avocados. Avocados are amazing to just add those, you know, healthy fat. Pineapples are really great. You can juice them. They're really good for just ridding body of toxins. Pears and apples, pick organic ones. Plums, cantaloupe, oranges. Making, like, when you're making juice, you can juice some oranges in there. Plantain, I love kiwi. Kiwi are really high in vitamin C. Limes and lemons, those are great for boosting your immune system. Just to add that extra vitamin C, you can add them, you know, when you're drinking water. Cherries, grapefruit, these are really healthy, nutritious, high, full of vitamins that are going to really boost your body's system. And it's really going to enable your body to detox really effectively. As I said, I used to do a lot of smoothies a lot. And with that, with my fruits, and I added some vegetables in there, some greens, I realized I was going to the bathroom a lot, way too much, because my body was really getting rid of the toxins. And I had to stop doing a lot of smoothies because I was also losing a lot of weight, because I was consuming smoothie in the morning, in the you know, afternoon as snacks. It's just a lot because I was just eating a lot of fiber as well. So now I enjoy my fruits whole. If I have to make smoothie, I do make smoothie still, but I use banana, avocado, and I'll add some nut in there or some berries in there. So I just try to keep it simple when I'm making my smoothie. But I would encourage you to really add these fruits into your diet. Snack on them. Have it first thing in the morning. Consume it as a snack. You know, just have something as your to-go-to snack, because they're really going to work on your body. Okay, now vegetables. When it comes to vegetables, I encourage you to go green, go colorful. Add color into your diet. Whenever you look at your plate and you don't see a lot of colors in there, you are really like depriving yourself of those minerals. So just play around with vegetables, add color into your plate. I love lacinato kale, or they are the regular kale. Those are great greens. Broccoli, asparagus are great for making soup, or just eat them as they are. You can saute them. Purple cabbage, white cabbage, I love to make this raw, and I just add some green onion, some tomatoes in there. I like cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. I just mix them and just eat them raw. So those are some of the veggies you can add. Bok choy, celery, carrots. Try to make these, you know, raw and chop them up nicely, mix it all up in there. Swiss chard are great. Cucumber, beets, I like to saute them, or you can use it in the juice. You can juice them up. Zucchini, I spiralize that, the green or the yellow one. These are, especially during summer, you just like, oh, they're so delicious when you just want something light. Sweet peppers are my favorite. They're high in vitamin C for boosting your immune system. I prefer the sweet peppers to the regular peppers, but if you can get the organic green or yellow or red peppers, that's just perfect too, because I use those as well when I'm making pizza, the big peppers as well. So I would encourage you to just try to eat most of your vegetable green. Of course, you can saute some, lightly saute, not overcook it, just lightly saute to just retain those minerals in there. Ginger roots, turmeric are my to-go-to for juicing. I add that in there. They are anti-inflammatory. They will just boost your immune system. They will get rid of the toxins, and it just, oh, it will leave your body feeling so good. So when you're juicing, just remember to add that to whole turmeric and whole ginger roots. When you're having a cold, if you want to boost your immune system, those are just to go to. So Dandelion were great when I was doing a lot of smoothie. I used to add dandelion or kale or arugula. Arugula is also great. I eat that raw. Watercress is really great as well for eating raw. As I said, the more you can eat raw vegetables, the better for you. So if you play around with the vegetables, there's some that of course you kind of need to saute a little bit, but try to just consume them raw and just play around with them. My favorite ones are the red cabbage. I just like to add, I can add some green onion, tomatoes in there. I can play around with grated carrots. So when you look at that, it's so colorful and it's really giving your body those depleted minerals and getting rid of that toxins in the body. All right. So my third one is the legumes, the nuts and seeds. Now, one thing I know that has helped a lot to just maintain my gut health, to shrink fibroids, is getting rid of wheat. Wheat-based products, I don't bake with regular flour, only on special occasion, but most of my baking is with almond flour and tapioca flour. I use that. And I also add some flaxseed for grounded flaxseed as my egg substitute. So I do consume a lot of nuts as well and legumes. So this will be great for substituting all the plant-based, all the animal products. So black beans are my favorite. Black beans, pinto beans, red beans, those are really good to stock up in your pantry. Chickpeas, I have no problem with chickpeas. I sometimes I make hummus with them, or I just nicely use some peppers and I make some really nice, good stew, whichever way you would like them. I do like chickpeas. Lentils, I love all the lentils. I love the green ones, the brown ones, and the yellow. I make them different ways, and I like to add that with quinoa on the side. So those are good. Lentils are really great legumes to add into your pantry as well. When it comes to nuts, I love walnuts, almonds, Brazilian nuts, and pistachio. I use cashew nuts for making dressing, and also when I'm making homemade ice cream, I use that a lot, cashews. So that's like something I stock up, and I know I don't like to eat it that much, but I know I use it a lot when I'm making my dressing or when I'm making my ice cream, which I use a whole the coconut milk and cashews, and the ice cream is delicious. Maybe I should do a recipe and share with you guys here. And then when it comes to grains, I like quinoa, Brazilian quinoa, black rice that I highly recommend. Quinoa macaroni, I buy that online on Amazon. Chickpea pasta, fonio, I use that like a form of grits. And then pumpkin seeds and flaxseed grounded. I use flaxseed when I'm baking a lot. Pumpkin seed, I can add that on my salad. I also use sunflower seeds when sometimes I'm making my milk. I use almond nuts with some seeds. I mix that up together, and sunflower seeds, and I can make milk with that. Hemp seeds, these are really great to add into your diet. And because I get this question a lot, like someone saying, I'm confused, I don't know what to start with. So I hope this list will give you an idea where, you can go to the store and stock up your pantry with some of the legumes and nuts, because if you have your pantry stocked up with these foods, that's what you're going for, that's what you will eat. You eat what's in your pantry. If you have something else in there, there's a chance that you gravitate towards the unhealthy stuff. So just switch up your pantry, stock up with these legumes, go for my favorite oils, of course, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil when I'm cooking, grapeseed oil. So those are my top three is, I use the avocado, I use the olive oil and coconut for baking. So these are some of the things that I use them and I continue to use them. It's a lifestyle, it's a lifestyle. When you reach a point, you realize that food is really your medicine. That's what you consume. That's what you have in your pantry. And I hope that you can give yourself a head start. You can start with these foods that I've mentioned here, fruits, vegetables, and legumes, and get started. No making excuses. Now you have a little list to start with. And as I said, we are not perfect. And if you get started, the sooner the better. I'm a cold turkey kind of girl. I can just go in and get started. But some people need time to, you know, warm up to the diet. But don't wait too long, because the fibroids don't wait. They keep growing. The more you just don't do anything, they grow. The symptoms get worse. So these foods will really alleviate those symptoms. You'll start feeling better. You know, drink water, lots of water, clean filtered water. I always say water it's the best thing you can do for your body. It's just to flush out those toxins, you know, in addition to eating these foods. Just continuously drink water, water, water. And you're going to feel, it's all about how you feel. You're going to feel different, and your family is also going to feel different. So get started with that. If you need some recipes to use this, the list I've given you, get to under the description box. Under the description box, I have the link to the ebook as well. And just, you know, share this with anyone that you know that they are dealing with female reproductive issues or fibroids, or they just want to heal their body in general. This is just doesn't fall for fibroids and female reproductive issues. Diabetes, if you want to boost your immune system, it's all about adding more plant-based foods into your diet, whole organic plant-based food into your diet. Now, if you're wondering about animal-based products, what animal products do I eat right now? Now, I've not consumed chicken or red beef in about 8 years now. I am okay with that. I've made my peace. And also dairy is not part of my diet. I do say that once in a while I can have a piece of cake that, you know, made out of dairy. I'm okay with that. I don't just like, you know, I don't live my life like that. I'm very mindful, and I would encourage you to just be mindful how you eat as well. I'm very mindful because I know I don't care for these things. If I have a piece of cake once in a while, that's okay. But I don't buy dairy at home. Of course, I cook for my husband. He consumes meat. So once in a while, I can bake chicken. But for the most part, I stick with a fish, wild-caught fish. Right now, I'm consuming fish and not eggs, because I go back and forth with the egg situation. I am breastfeeding now, and usually my babies tend to react with the egg protein, so I usually just cut off eggs completely. But I know I will bring it back. So as of now, fish is there, and eggs I know will come back when it does. But when I was detoxing with my first pregnancy, after post-pregnancy, I was not consuming any animal products. I totally cut that out for about 6 months to just let my body heal, let my body get rid of everything. And I cut off wheat, I cut off sugar, I cut off alcohol. I mean, yes, I know it sounds like, oh my God, does she even live? But I can tell you that this is when I saw the biggest difference, when I cut out these foods, you know. I will come back here and actually talk about the foods that would really help you a lot when you cut them out. You know, I like to focus on what to add and not what to take out, because, you know, people gravitate towards like, what am I going to eat if, you know, she's taking out all these things. I like to focus on what we're adding into our diet and not what we're taking out, because when you're adding more of these, your mouth, your palates will change too. You will be craving more healthier, different kind of foods. You know, if you're eating a lot of sugary, fatty foods, that's what your palate is going to ask for. But these foods, they're just going to change your palate as well. And you'll be craving a different kind of healthy, delicious, yummy, plant-based food. So I hope that you will be able to start. Just start, go to the grocery store, focus on the produce aisle first, buy what you need to do. About 60% of your cart should be like fruits and vegetables. I know that I have viewers from different parts of the world, and I know some of the things might not be available where you live, but you know, just go to the farmer's market and just try to get lots of greens, lots of colorful fruits. It's still the same, you know. We might live in different parts of the world, but there's some common fruits, common vegetables, and whatever you have. I know the body loves greens, that's for sure, and it loves raw fruits and veggies and nuts. So just consume that and just try to wean yourself off wheat products, some, you know, animal products. I know animal-based products, it's a bit hard, but that's one thing that's going to help you. Wean off yourself from sugar, lots of sugar. You know, you can substitute with dates, honey. You can use like different kind of sweeteners that are more like healthier than just consuming lots of sugar, the white processed sugar. And then you can just eliminate the alcohol, the coffee. Give your body a break. Give your body a break to just start healing itself. So with that said, that's it for today. I will come back here. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope that you'll get started. And no making excuses. Just get started. And if you fall, pick yourself up and just keep going. All right? Keep going. All right? Let's just do this. Let's add more fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts into our diet so that our bodies will just thank us and it will just feel so energetic and wonderful. And you come back and you tell me, Josephine, you are right. Food is really our medicine. So from me to you, be well, be happy, be healthy. Until next time, bye-bye.